as relates to the First Amendment.
Hey, my royals and my royalettes, get in here, get in here, get in here. Again, like I said, I want to change things up, get into more of our hot topics. This is a old content, and someone sent it to me, and I think it should be talked about. So, I'm not gonna get into my political beliefs, because that's not what we're here for. You can believe whatever you want, Democrat, Republican, it is what it is. I'm not here to walk you down on what your political beliefs are. You have the right to believe in any party, because that's your decision, not mine. Because I am not the one here to judge you on your political beliefs. But I thought that this would be something great to have a conversation about. So, like girl Jasmine Crockett, she be giving it to them nasty, raw, uncut with no Vaseline. Now, the other side, they might not like what she have to say. But again, when you're telling certain things, make sure it's not a lie. Because, see, now, when you say a lie, somebody can go back to whoop-de-whoop-whoop and pull up certain things and say, hey, gotcha. I remember when you said this. I remember when you said that. Filed. And I'm sorry that it keeps doing that. That's how my cell phone is cut off. I ain't on my tablet. It is what it is. So again, when you tell a lie, people can go back and say, hey, you said this and you said that. So that's why when you become a content creator, it's your duty to spread the truth, not lies. So I'm here to give you my opinion. I'm not here to lie to my audience. If you feel like I am, then let me know. So again, you know how our girl Jasmine gives it up. And again, the people on the other side may not like what she has to say, but again, she tells no lies. And she's giving you documentation on said thing that she's saying. So get in the comments and let me know if you care. You care. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I'm either going to tell you to like the video, whatever. It's your choice if you want to. This is not for a click and a view. This is just to educate you on something that you may not be aware of. So, hey, my royal and my royalettes, this is your girl, HOUSEOFQUEENS TV. How you doing this evening? I hope everybody had a wonderful, safe, blessed day. And let's get it. Let's go. I know I should have did this in the beginning. I was not thinking. I just had to forgot about some few things, because you got motherfuckers out here be trying to strike your shit or find everything in your content just because they don't like you. So now motherfuckers out here trying to strike people's channels because it says not 18 and up. So I ain't trying to be one of them mofos. So I always try to do this. So this content is for 18 up, even though your children should not be in the room when adults are having certain conversations. Let me tell you again for the ones in the back. This content is for 18 and older, because your children should not be around any adults when they're having adult conversations. When the saints go marching in. And it may get a little hectic. It may get a little, some words may be said that people may not be like, what? Let me clutch my pearls. Copyright disclaimer. Copyright disclaimer. And I'm currently experiencing this topic right here. Yeah. They know why you're upset. They know why you won't speak to them. They know why you're hurt. Society has you counting money, calories, and steps. Instead, count your blessings. Can I get an amen? Amen. Come on, can I get a witness up in here? It's time for a praise break. And y'all know I like to do my little quotes and shit like that. So this is the one that I think is funny. And I stand by this statement even though it's not right, but I do. Yeah. You need therapy. No. What I need is to catch a few people in public and hope they can run them hands like they run their mouths. But again, you cannot condone violence. We don't do that over here. But we speak the truth. You know, because when you can't speak the truth, then you consider a fake ass person. And no, I don't not want to consider myself as fake. That's never been me. So let's get into Jasmine Crockett. This comes from Now We Know News off of Facebook. This comes from Facebook. So if you guys want to go over there and catch the whole thing without my commentary, I may stop this and I may not. It depends. But I want y'all to hear what she finna say. And it wasn't a drag. She ate. She ate. And she spoke nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Has decided that he wants to shake down people as relates to the First Amendment, because he has filed not one lawsuit, not two lawsuits, but he has filed numerous lawsuits. He filed a lawsuit against the New York Times. He filed one against the Wall Street Journal, against CBS, against ABC, against the Des Moines Register. He is doing all of this because he wants to quash any speech that is not appreciative or lauding him, which is pretty much anything that's factual. So let's talk a few facts about these January 6th felons that should still be incarcerated because they went through the process, but because they were doing things on his behalf, of course, he wanted to let them go. So they released more than 1,000 people who participated in the insurrection on this government, many of whom had previous criminal records, like Mr. Theodore Mendenforth, who was convicted of predatory criminal sexual assault of a child, or Mr. Peter Schwartz, who had 38 prior convictions, including one where he beat his wife by repeatedly punching and biting her. Trump also pardoned Mr. David Daniel, who was convicted of production and possession of child pornography. Trump also pardoned Mr. Daniel Ball, who, quote, threw an explosive device that detonated upon at least 25 officers during the Capitol riot. He also had a record for, quote, domestic violence by strangulation. I'm not done. Trump also pardoned Mr. Andrew Taki, who sent nudes to an undercover law enforcement.
And I'm going to stop it right here. We all have this thing of, they say, freedom of speech. So by me playing this video, we are about to see how much freedom we have to speak, even as content creators, even as me doing a reaction to this video, because a lot of people are not privy of this situation that Miss Jasmine is doing. But again, she's speaking truthfully. She's not spreading lies. It's not with malice. And so I'm not here to sway anyone's political beliefs. That's not what I'm here to do.
Officer,
I'm just here to say, hey, I'm taking my content in different directions, but it's not a political stance right here. I don't care what side you want to be on. I just thought this was a interesting topic. Maybe we can get a conversation started, regardless of what side you're on, because that's not, I'm not here to judge you on that. So let's see how free our speech is once this video is uploaded to YouTube. Again, fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use.
Was posing as a 15-year-old girl. Mr. Casey Hopkins also received a pardon from Trump, and Mr. Hopkins was convicted of forcible rape. According to court records, he, quote, had forcible intercourse with the victim, choked her to the point of impairing her vision, banged her head into a wall, and urinated into the victim's mouth as he humiliated her. These are the people that he decided to release in the streets of D.C. So if anybody does need to clean up D.C., I would agree it is this man, because he is the one that is causing half the crime that we have. Not only is he participating in the crime, but we know that he instigated the insurrection. And if I did say that I had one issue with the Biden-Harris administration, it is the fact that they did not move forward and make sure that this man was put where he should have been put. Because the last time I checked as a criminal defense attorney, and Mr. Attorney General, you may have a different experience, but I never had a defendant that had 34 convictions for felonies and did not spend one day in jail. Never in my life. And the last time I I checked, the party of law and order is the only one that decided that they would be out of order and decided to nominate someone who was not only indicted, but was actually convicted of multiple felonies. That has never happened in this country, and it is a shame that we are dealing with it now, and now he wants to tell y'all how to do your jobs.
Okay.
Oh, you guys. Hey, my booskies, I'm back. What did you guys think about the situation? How did you guys feel? How does it feel? Anyway, so if you guys want to get the conversation popping, we can. It is what it is. So, I said once before that I'm trying to get back to the content, but I will address things if I have to. If I have to. It's not a need for me. It's if I have to, if I want to. So you will not see me in certain spaces. Again, so people take accountability of what said things have happened and done on their platform. I can't force someone to address certain things or do certain things because it's their platform. But when I am involved in things and I have felt a certain way, and when I was lied on, and it's not being addressed, and you know my feelings about it, so you will not see me in said places until things get addressed. Especially when it has something to do with House of Queens TV. And if it never get addressed in a time frame that I am giving myself, then I will publicly, again, I'm going to say, I will publicly address the issue, because no one is going to sit out here and spread lies upon me. That's not how I get down. Okay. So I want my royals and my royalettes to have a lovely, beautiful rest of the evening, honey. Yes. And also, there has been a situation that occurred that people want us to address. And they're rage baiting the person that it happened to, or the people that it have happened to. Why the fuck should we care more than they do? And I always said that if something so dramatic have happened to somebody or certain people, why in the fuck should we be outraged? Why in the fuck should we address it if we are a content creator or not? But the person and the people that it happened to, if they have not addressed it, then why the fuck should we as content creators? That is not my fucking business. Even if I don't like said person, or if I have an issue with said person. But if said person is not going to address a issue, I'm not finna jump out my motherfucking skin. I'm not finna go this rah because something had happened that some of us say, ooh, that was fucked up. Ooh, that was not right. That was wrong. Aw, po-tink tink. Po-tink tink. Po-tink tink. But again, the person that it happened to should be outraged. The person that it happened to should be upset. The person that it happened to should address it publicly if they choose to. So I'm not finna put my channel on the line. I'm not finna do no rah. For fucking what? Okay, question. If someone do the rah and say they ones and twos and three, whatever, then what? After the live is ended or the upload is uploaded, and they said they ones and two, and then what? What's gonna happen next? Nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. So again, why are you gonna put yourself into someone's situation when it has nothing to do with you? So I call that rage baiting. A person can't make me feel not one type of motherfucking way because of they're mad, they're upset, they're angry. They have the right to feel that way. But don't try to rage bait other motherfuckers because of your actions. So like I said, after you do your y'all, and your rah, the upload is uploaded, the live is ended, and then there's a conversation that's gonna be spread around YouTube. Oh, I can't believe the person said that woman. And then there's gonna be a chain reaction. Now you done said something, you done got yourself involved in some shit that you got baited into because they was trying to rage bait you. So get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. It is what it is. But again, the person that it happened to, said person, whatever, if they not upset about it, or they're not out here riding about it, why the fuck should we? Why in the fuck should we?